People, well. I've managed to track down an elusive man like Stelio. We're going to be having a little Q&A with him, so get your questions ready. We'll take some from the comments. I've got a list of questions, obviously to do with mod menus and shit like that. So we're going to go at it. We're going to be with you live in about a few minutes, building the hype a little bit, get the people involved. Sorry for the late start, you know what Stelio's like, he's a late man as always. Not that I can blame him, this is kind of my fault, but he did spring a couple of things on me right last second. But we'll get there. Right then people, I'll speak to you soon, we'll be with you very shortly. One love, respect, smash that like button, let me see those comments, I want to hear it fucking hyped in here, let's do it. What's up peoples? What's up? I think it's time. We all ready for this? Smash that like button, smash the shares. We all ready for this? This is going to be fucking epic. This is going to be fucking epic. So we're going to start off by doing this. Yeah. So I've got the first questions. You've got Stelio out there, the elusive Stelio. In fact we can move that over a bit because I can't really see his full name. 2 seconds. No, that's fine. That's fine. He can stay like that. I'm gonna unmute Stelio in a second, and then we are gonna be good to go. I've got to just turn this music down in the background. Down you go. Oh, that's too far. There you go. We'll pop it on 2. That's fine. Now we can turn up the desktop audio. You should be able to hear the music nice and quiet in the background. We'll turn her down a tad, turn me down a tad. Make sure these levels don't clip on you peoples, and we should all be good to go. Right, let me unmute a man like Stelio, and we should be able to get this Q&A underway. So, we'll go into that one, and right click, and unmute a man like Stelio. Now, Stelio can talk. Just like that.
Dude, now I'm all embarrassed now. I've been talking to myself. I was like, yo, Stuart, how you doing, brother?
Mate, I decide when you talk, remember?
I'm not used to that.
Funny as fuck, man. Funny as fuck.
Long time no speak, man. How you been?
Yeah, since very good, mate. Well, since yesterday, dude. We got it out there before, so it's all good. Well, you've got the first question right in front of you, I believe, mate, haven't you? Let me have a look here. It should be in.
I thought we were already chilling. Hold on a second. Let me see here.
Yeah, I think we've done our chilling bit.
Chill. We can chill all fucking day. When I first start modding, can't talk here. Let's see here.
When did you first start modding? Like,
I think it was January 2015. No, it was February. I think I got my console. I was actually passing around those XBG offline files before I even had a console. I didn't even know how to freaking use them, but I knew that modders wanted them, and at the time, not everyone was using them yet. So I'd bump into modder, and I'd be like, yo, who's your stealth? I hardly even knew what stealth was at the time, obviously. I was still, picking shit up left and right and learning. And they'd be like, this, that, the other. Some people were using Ninja, which it sucked back then. And I was like, you can use the offline files. So I give them my offline files, and I had a friend for life, basically. Actually, several people on my team I met, people that are on my team now, and a couple people that were formerly on my team. I've met them that way. So I got my first console around then, and jumped right into it. First menu I ever owned was 420 menu by Eeks.
Right.
And I gave that to a friend when I started working on the Purge with Crazy Cookie. So
Yeah.
that was how I got started.
Cool, man. Cool.
Actually, my ex-girlfriend introduced me to GTA.
Yeah.
I was traveling through and stopped by. She's like, you gotta play this game. So I started playing it. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Played through story mode because I'm the 100 guy.
Yeah.
And I got online and was frustrated as hell with how difficult it was just to make a little bit of money. So I found this glitch where you could make cash just rain down on you inside of a gas station. And you had two people like backing, going forward across the street outside, and you would stand behind the register, and everyone would get money. The two people in the car and you.
Yeah.
So we'd be banking mad cash. We were doing like, I don't know, $500 every 4 seconds. I was like, this is great, and then it wasn't enough. So that was when I ran into Suffered Cray.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure everyone knows who he is. He was the first modder I ever met. I paid him, oh my god, dude! Back then, holy cow, it was $1 a million. And so I sent him $30, and he's dropping it on me. I sent him a message. I'm like, check your PayPal. I sent you 20 more. Paid $50 for that shit.
Yeah.
Bought my first recovered account for $80. Got ripped off like a madman. But I got my first account for $80. The gamer tag was Stelio Kontos 21.
No way.
And the rest is history. That's kind of how I got into it.
Well, there is like a part B to that question as well, I suppose, man, that we have to kind of cover, which is how long have you been running Purge?
Since June 13th, 2015.
June 13th, 2015. That's when Purge started.
It's about 2.5, not quite, about 2.5 years old now.
2.5 years old. That's very good, man. That's very good.
We released it as 2.0. The first release was 2.0. It wasn't. I actually wasn't ready for it to go live. It's just sales started coming in, and I'm like, Crazy Cookie, what the fuck's going on here? I got people asking to buy the Purge.
Yeah.
And Crazy Cookie's like, don't know. I think I think it's on YouTube. I was like, what the hell? So I jumped on YouTube. Sure enough, shoot, who was it that did the first video? I'm having a complete mind blank. And I know his name so well too. The Don Bro. Yeah. He did that first video. Really got it cranking out, and it just took off like wildfire after that point. Had a little few minor issues at the very beginning. I had my Skype jacked. Got it back a week later. When you're right in a launch, of course, and you've got people coming left and right buying. I already had like 50 customers at that point. All of a sudden, I just disappeared off the face of the earth for a week. Crazy Cookie can't even reach me. Wow. And finally got my Skype back. And since then, I've never been caught up on Skype.
No way. Mate, you're getting loads of hellos and shit in the chat and people trying to get your attention and stuff, mate. It's quite funny.
I gotta pull that up so I can see here.
Mate, it's like, what? Mate, loads of people hyping, man. It's all good, man. 52 viewers strong straight away.
Fuck yeah.
Q&A, man. Got to involve these people. Stephen McCann's had it just over a year. I don't know. Hey, Stelio, Devon, Douglas. Mate, there's loads of people saying hellos. It's all good. Right, awesome. Then. We'll move on to the next question, which is, did you have any inspiration, bruv?
Inspiration. Yeah, I did. The 420 menu was a great menu. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually paid $200 for that thing and only used it for a couple of weeks. But one form of inspiration, it's not the type of inspiration, I guess, that you usually think of, but it was inspiration, was it annoyed the crap out of me how every time I would get in a session, I would have to spend literally an entire minute or 2 minutes just going through the option tree to this one, and then that option, then that option. I got to go to player options for God mode. I got to go here for this, got to go there for that. And of course, when I first started modding, one of the modders that the guy who actually helped me set my RGH up the first time I got online, he Aphrodisiac GTA,
Yeah.
really good friend of mine. When he first got me going, I got my first online session. He was on a Skype call with me. He's like, all right, now whenever you get in a session, you want to always do this. You want to turn on God mode. You're usually going to want to turn on like the supers, super run, super jump, all that. Turn on this, turn on that. And I was like, why the heck is everything just scattered across the menu? This is, it's just so counterintuitive. It makes no sense. It's like there was no thought put into the organization of it. And one thing that I've done for years and years, my primary job in the past, in the real world, shall we say, was as a user interface consultant and designer. So I would look at websites, and I would look at CTR and the profit loss ROI at the end of the day when you're dealing with different split tests. Does this work better? Does that work better? And just moving something from one side of the screen to another can drastically affect your ultimate click-throughs. So I applied the same methodologies that I used every day to the menu as well. And that was when the quick start options was born. And I said, okay, well, you're wanting to get started right away, jump in the quick start. Let's do everything you need to do usually. God mode, super run, super jump, all this, that, the other. And just make it less work, make modding easier. My philosophy was just like a restaurant menu. People see the first item at the top and the last item at the bottom. All the ones in the middle, they look right over it.
Yeah.
So if you have, a little bit over a dozen options, if you can get to anything you want without having to click more than 3 or 4 times, that's ultimately an ideal scenario.
Yeah, definitely,
So,
definitely.
if you look at any of the options in the menu, all the ones that are typically most used by users are at the very top or at the very bottom.
Yeah, definitely.
And everything's as accessible as fast as possible. And that's one of the things that people don't necessarily always realize, but subliminally, it's a lot. It makes using the menu a lot easier, a lot funner. And I think that right there, I would attribute that actually as a great part of this overall success of Purge to date.
That
it's
is
easy.
I think that's your #1 selling point, dude, to be honest.
It is, and I'm very proud of it.
Mate, at the end of the day, my little boy compares every other menu that I've ever let him try against Purge because he finds Purge so easy to use and intuitive.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And that was the main selling point for Purge for me. Like, it's a menu that's easy, like very, very easy to use.
I wanted it to be that. I've always wanted it to be that. That's never changed. It's always going to be that way.
Yeah.
Obviously, having a feature-packed menu is important, but if you have so many features just thrown in there in a heap that you can't really find them, there's no organization. You may be able to do more, but it's more difficult. I mean, when I was modding originally, when I started, what was a modder battle back then?
Yeah.
I mean, you're attached to each other, flying through the sky, supersonic speeds. You got cones and trees attached to each other. You had big eggheads and everything. It was all about who could lag the other one out with particle effects. You know what I mean? There was none of this. I mean, if you wanted to boot someone, you had to jump on. Well, for me, I used Wireshark. Everyone else, I don't know, Adam and Eve or whatever that gay ass thing is called. I call it cheating. But you'd get in a party with someone, and you'd have to somehow lure them into this party and grab their IP, and on you go.
Yeah.
There was none of the IP pullers in the menus. There was none of fatal crashing. I mean, sure, we had the car freeze from GTA 4 ship, but that wasn't done on GTA 5 yet. It was a completely different world back then. So when you're going through your menu, you're trying to find, your heart's racing. You're like, what menu do I need to do here? What do I do? How should I counter that? Yeah. And you're trying to find where shit is. If it's not easy to get to, then it's going to slow you down. And if the menu's not if it's not going to, if a menu is going to crash really easy, that's the other thing too, stability. You know, if it's not a stable menu, you're going to be the first one out of the session. So those are all very important. At the end of the day, I think that having a intuitive, easy to use, and well-rounded menu is the most important arsenal in anyone's modding toolbox, I'd say.
I would say so, mate. I would say so indeed.
And I've never been against other people or people using other menus. That's the entire reason why I was the very first one to promote that, or not promote it, but to accommodate it rather, by giving you the ability to set a custom combination to open and close your menu.
Yeah.
But still, you've got 3 or 4 menus on it. Which one is the one menu that it makes modding feel empty when you take it off? It's going to be the Purge. It's just that way 90% of the time.
Cool, man. Well, I kind of know the answer to this next question, really, mate. So the Purge is the answer.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
what do you feel is your biggest achievement in modding?
it's actually not the Purge. I think it's bigger than that. Purge is just a piece of the puzzle, to be honest. There's stepping stones, I guess, that over the last 2.5 years I've looked at certain points in the future, saying, okay, well, I need to get here now. Now I need to get here, and then there's the ultimate. This is where I'm going, kind of deal, which I'm getting close, but I'm not there yet, and then I've never told anyone what that is. But the biggest achievement, I think, it's been the little things, honestly, but ultimately at this point, looking back, it's the fact that I'm still here. And I've had so many people, I think, in the scene that have wanted to see me go, and they've tried everything. And I've seen so many modders come and go while I was here. And at the end of the day, I'm still here. I'm still on my same Facebook account. I still got my same name. Doesn't matter. I mean, who am I? Stelio Kontos. Have I changed any? No. Do I still do everything I possibly can to look out for my users? Even though I don't always get to your messages, I get that. Yes, I do.
We'll cover that in a little extra part at the end, mate, I reckon. We've got to talk about the accessibility of the Kontos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. We'll get there. But yeah, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, that's my achievement, because I think that the people that turn tail and run away either don't know how to fight, don't believe in themselves, or they're not doing what they know is right. And at the end of the day, I know what I stand for, and it's always been that way. It's never changed, so I have no reason to go. Yeah. But the other achievement on a more tangible, I guess, aspect would be finally getting PurgeLive out. Yeah. And it's been a long struggle, man. Long struggle. No, it's not using any leak sources, guys. It's not. Yes, it's unique. Yes, it lasts. And yeah, it was a work of months and months and months of labor. Especially, I mean, one of the best things that happened to me, honestly, was when I got on post block for the first 2 months solid of the year. And I couldn't get on to have my time wasted on Facebook. And I don't mean wasted because it's, being in communication with my users is very important to me. But when you're just talking and going from message thread to message thread all day long, you just don't get anything done. And those few months, sorry about the cars, by the way, I'm standing outside right now. But I think those couple months, a little bit of respite from the usual, the extra task of communication, it really helped me dig my heels in and get a lot more accomplished. Than
that leads nicely onto question 4, mate, which is, what is it you do in your own words? Like, what is it exactly you do with your time in your own words?
I get up, or I don't, or if I did go to bed the night before, it depends.
We all know the best coding gets done at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, oh my god, dude, my schedule's constantly rotating, and that's me. It's always been that way. It has nothing to do with modding. But there is that very brief 3 hour, 4 hour at the most, if I'm lucky, if it's not the weekend, sliver of time in the middle of the night when the United States users, all the people in the US, have gone to bed, and all of the UK people haven't woken up yet. And that's when I get shit done. That's when I get shit done, because my Skype and Facebook is not blowing up, and I can actually focus. And people don't realize it. This is a little off topic. I'm not going to drag on, but just to interject, a lot of people, it's become just the way things are at this point. But when I started charging $10 for the CPU key transfer fee, a lot of people were, a lot of people didn't like it. They were like, "Why the heck? It only takes you 2 minutes to do it." And the whole reason for that is if I'm stopping what I'm doing and I'm jumping on there to change your CPU key, I'm just playing a video game here. I am actually coding. I'm completely off center at that point. Once I go back to pick up where I was left off, it's going to take me 15, 20 minutes sometimes to get back in fully focused to what I was doing before. That's why I try to break my day up and keep a little bit of communication here, and then, a big block of being silent, not getting on Facebook here, and I'll jump online, go out for a smoke break or something, catch up on messages again, and get back, and I won't look at Facebook until I'm ready to take a break again. That's really the only way of doing it. Otherwise, I don't get crap done, and I'm not a team here either. It's just me. So if I'm not coding, then things are not progressing forward whatsoever.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense, dude. It makes a lot of sense. Right, so this is quite a jump from what we were just talking about, but where do you see modding in, say, like 5 years' time from now? Because last time we did that little interview of you, that was, 2 years ago? So,
yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Where do you see modding now in 5 years' time?
5 years is a little bit far considering what the topic at hand.
Yeah, I think this is the thing.
2 years. A year from now, we'll still be modding 360. 2 years from now, we'll probably still be modding, but that I see the lifetime being about 2 years from now. Modding PS3 online is absolutely 100% possible.
Yeah,
it is being done. It's just not public, and I believe keeping that private at the moment is not a bad thing. As far as the Xbox One goes, that's very close, but there's also a lot of there's a lot
of SWAT teams that don't want you to get hold of that shit, mate.
The one is completely different. It's not going to be RGH like the 360 is. It's completely different. So we still have a lot to do there. I'm not personally involved in that. So I'm not going to try to speak for the individual.
I heard there was some people that got very, very close to cracking it and getting the green key for it.
That's correct.
Yeah, and basically they were dumping the green key, and SWAT moved in, is what I heard. And that was from Jester's stream last night. An hour after we announced that we were doing this, Jester decided he was doing a Q&A. I'm sure it was just a coincidence, but I like to think that I'm a leader.
Yeah, there you go. Let me switch to the PC real quick, bro.
No worries, mate, no worries. But yeah, it's one of those things. I did announce that I was doing a Q&A with Stelio, and before you know it, Stelio was automatically here, and like that, there he is, he's back. Yeah, but like I said, I literally I just noticed it. I was like, oh, Ninja are live. I swear I just announced a live stream.
Jester and his mop head.
Yeah, mate, honestly, I didn't realise who he was, like how old he was, what he looked like, or anything like that. I was expecting a little bit more of a man.
Was he swirling his wine in his glass, making snakes?
No, he was playing with a big ass gun.
Oh, okay. Well,
live on stream.
Nice.
I just talking about how much money he earns and how people are getting bitchy because they don't earn as much money as him. I found it very entertaining, to say the least. Yeah, I sat there and watched it. I asked him if he'd come and do this show. I asked him if he'd come and do the SMOD show, mate, but yeah, he did. Completely ignored it. So You know, I've done my part. I've asked him. So would you like to come on the show? I got
That's
blank.
fun.
I
No.
got blank. That's fine. That's fine. If you'd love, like, by all means, Jester, get hold of me, mate. Get hold of me. Let's do this. Fuck it. Why not? But yeah.
What you need to do is get Jester and the XP Online devs in a show together. That would be rises. That would be fun to see.
Well, I'm sure I'll be able to get a little interview with one of the XP Online devs soon. Anyway, man.
That'd be interesting to hear. I'd love to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that should happen at some point, definitely.
But yeah, to answer your question, man, modding in 5 years, it's, I mean, modding's never going to go away, man. It's never going to. It's just a matter of
What
changing
platform
with the environment that
I think
platform we're given,
I
changing
think the
with it,
PS4 fucking exploit might come a long way. Like, you know what I mean? It's looking good.
Did I say PS3 earlier? Because I meant
Yeah,
PS4.
you did. Yeah.
Okay, it just
I got
realized
you,
that.
dude. I got you.
Yeah,
Everyone
no,
else got you.
PS4. Yeah, PS4. Modding online on PS4 is.
Yeah, I am on
is
the lookout.
absolutely
To be
happening.
honest, I want a fucking PS4 on firmware. Was it 1.24 or something?
I need to get one. I need to find the one on the right dash.
Yeah, definitely. I'm owning one of them. That's for sure, Z's, mate.
The right update. I do have a PS3 jailbroken PS3 sitting right here beside me, and I'm actually hoping to do a Purge port for PS3 and here now that things are starting to come together with everything, which I have a lot of people blowing with you. If you're listening right now, there's a few individuals specifically and they message me every week like clockwork. Hey man, you started yet? I keep telling them, hey guys, I will as soon as I can. Just message me next week so I know where you are so you can help me test it. But that's definitely that's coming up. Unless I just don't get to it, but things are coming together with PurgeLive 4.0 has been sitting here at in a dormant state for several months while I've been working on the stealth. But now that things are starting to come together with everything else, I'm going to jump back on 4.0. Really want to get my beta users on 4.0 so they can have something fresh and new again.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's definitely I owe it to them. I want to give it to them. But the sad thing is that when I do something, I can't just shove it out there anymore. I have to look at the security side of things. Say, okay, well, this is not. It's going to be in the wild. Someone's going to try to crack it. Is this ready for me to push out? And it does increase the time in the development process and the beta process. I might have something. I've got a lot of shit that I want to push out to beta right now. But when you have 120 some beta users, I just have to take in mind that it's not safe necessarily. There's going to be one or two people, and they're going to it's going to get in the wrong hands. Mm-hmm. It's not something that I'm afraid of. It's not a fear for me. It's just more of a realization of, hey, this is how things are. I mean, fucking Chrome on the James T Facebook account, that's been Chrome from the first day. James doesn't have login to that account. It's always been Chrome. I mean, Chrome started a little group chat. Remember all those people with profile pictures of that Australian fucking kangaroo?
Yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, that was like their little. That was a way for them to know that the other person was part of their little group. They had Kangaroo 1, Kangaroo 2, Kangaroo 3. Chrome was lead kangaroo or head kangaroo, I forgot which. Sam was second kangaroo in charge or something like that. And they put a bounty out for 3 months of African Ninja time plus. Sorry, for 3 months Ninja time plus African Ninja in exchange for supplying them with 4.0. And it's really sad because I'm not out there constantly making digs at them, unlike them. I'm just doing my own thing at my own pace. And for them to just be to the point where, oh, as soon as it comes out, we're going to crack. It's like, what reason am I giving you whatsoever for that? It's sad, and it affects the entire community as a whole, which I wish it didn't, but it does. So that's that's just that's reality that we deal with.
Well,
But modding is very alive. Modding is very, very alive. On your question you just put in.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool.
The people that say it's dead, they're just sore. they're just pissed off. That's all it is. It's different. It's definitely not the same that it was 2 years ago, and that's a very unfortunate fact. It sucks. I miss what it used to be. I used to get in a session, lurk around. You'd have to spot a modder by noticing things, not by just checking your menu. And a lot of the modders you bumped into were cool people. One of the very first Purge users that bought the menu, and if you're listening or if you listen to this later, shout out to you, bro. Haven't talked to him lately. Actually, I need to get in touch with him. Abdul, totally cool guy. He and I bumped into each other in a session, and he was using one menu, I was using another. We started talking, hanging out. He's one of my beta users, and it was like that with a lot of the people I met back then. There wasn't the hostile, malicious. It's like everyone's full of animosity for some fucking reason. If you're not using this menu or that menu, then you're an enemy automatically, or something. And people forgot that you can actually be chill and run into another modder and be cool about it, and learn a few things from the other person, or have fun and do lobbies together, fun lobbies. That's the biggest part where it's really changed, I think. It's not about trolling, and I would always go into a lobby like it was a puppet show, and I had 15 puppets, and how you want to do it from there. And then you do a fun lobby, and an hour later you're dropping cash on people, except for that one bitch that wouldn't stop begging for it, and now he wishes he hadn't. Running around with a cone on his head, kind of deal. But it's definitely not that way anymore. It's sad when you go into a lobby and you can't even sit on the beach in your car working on a 3D paint anymore without just getting ejected from the lobby because some dickwad on African Engine dropped in the session, saw that you had an M by your name, and just kicked you out for with no provocation. That's pathetic. It's really, really fucking sad, and it's a misuse of power. And a lot of these kids out here do not realize power brings with it responsibility, and if you can't have the responsibility and not misuse it, then you shouldn't be using it at all. And then just put that in everybody's hands. Any kid with parents that are going to be able to afford whatever the fuck it is Ninja's charging now, they can get on there, they can do that. And they forgot what it's like to just get on and do a fun lobby and do some good trolling. That's why I've never been a proponent for malicious mods in the Purge whatsoever. At this point, things have changed. Not in my viewpoint, but in the fact that even though you believe a certain way, if the situation around you changes, the environment that you're in, if it changes, you have to learn to change with it. And one of the realizations of that is the fact that you've got African Engine out there, and anyone can jump in, and even if you have the off-host kick blocked, which a lot of these skid menus out here do, because it was leaked all over the place like everything else. Even if that's the case, Engine's still going to be able to kick you. The only way to not be kicked up until now has been use Engine. That's the only way to actually mod safely. And that's the biggest part that's changed for the worse. And
everyone hates off-host fucking kick that Engine put out, man.
Off-host kick is child's play. Because everyone, if you're doing it right, you can block it 100% of the time. The real bitch is the admin kick, which happens 10 seconds after the off-host kick when you're using Engine if the off-host kick fails to eject you from the lobby. If you're still in there, then it does the admin kick. Sorry, it doesn't do it 10 seconds later. It does it immediately afterwards if you're not kicked. It just takes a few seconds for the admin kick to actually happen. But that's really been their number one way of getting customers is, hey, if you use Engine, you're not going to have to worry about getting kicked out of the lobby. And I told people a couple months ago, I told Alan, because he got on, he messaged me. He goes, "Dude, I'm so fucking done with GTA right now. It's like I can't even get on just to freaking, chill out with a couple friends. I got kicked within 10 minutes." And the sad part is that it fucks GTA. It fucks modding on GTA over for everybody at that point. And just right back to abusing power. So I told Alan, I said, "Don't worry." I said my number one goal right now, besides getting PurgeLive online lasting for everyone, is to do everything I can to restore GTA to what it was before, make it fun to mod GTA again. It's not about whose menu is better than whose menu, or more powerful or more malicious than the others. It's just about, let's keep Los Santos a fun place to mod. And that's one thing I've been working very, very hard on. I think you saw the video I sent you earlier today, actually. So
Yes, mate, I did.
yeah. People with protections upgrades out there, just heads up, stop complaining. Stop complaining. You have no reason to complain now. But anyways, back to it. Dead or alive? Definitely alive, bro. Definitely alive. If it's dead, that's you. That's the person saying it, not modding itself.
There you go. The next question is, what is your favorite mod ever?
Drone mode.
Drone mode 4.0.
Drone mode. Yeah, according to Chrome, I could do it better than him. I'm gonna do it in one night. He hasn't done it yet. Drone mode is it changes the game, how people are gonna mod GTA completely. Everybody has a going psychological on you here. Everyone's got a little bit of a voyeuristic side to them. They may not admit it, they may not know it, but they do. We all love to see what other people are doing. It's just like gossip, right?
Yeah.
Remember how popular the that one mod was? It's basic freaking mod, but a bunch of menus put in a while back. It was just the TV channel where you can, cycle through the players and watch the players. This is, if you've seen the videos on my YouTube, which I'll drop the link in right here, youtube.com/Stelio Kontos. There you go. The elusive Stelio. Love it. If you've seen any of the YouTube videos, you've seen drone mode, and go through them and watch them, you'll see his progression over time. And I've really put a lot of thought, a lot of work, a lot of labor into making it really, really good. And you guys are going to be able to use it and enjoy it on your consoles if you are a Purge user. Legitimately. It will not be cracked. Yeah, my word.
Can't make claims like that, dude. Can't make claims like that.
All I do is just grab their name, throw them on my blacklist. You don't have to enjoy it. If you don't want to enjoy it, you don't have to. I don't care. I don't need your fucking money. So.
Very true, mate. Very true. Okay. Next question.
Let's see here. What is?
I don't want to.
No, you're fine. No, you're good, dude. You're good.
Okay.
We only have like half an hour now that you were half an hour late.
Yeah, all right. I'm going as quick as I can, man.
I'm fucking with you, dude. I'm messing with you.
So, what is keeping you modding as opposed to leaving?
Oh, is this a question? You said we were going to come back. Couple things. When I released the first version of Purge, about a year ago, a little more than a year ago, it was right when the OX50 came out. I was up. I got sales, quite a few sales. Had a lot of very happy customers. They were getting the same KV life with me that they were getting everywhere else except for Ninja, which was 4 or 5 days. And I shut it down because I felt like it was just wrong to take, their money on a weekly basis, daily basis, monthly, whatever. I felt it was wrong to take their money if I wasn't providing something that was making it worthwhile, and paying $25 a week or whatever. I think it was something around there at the time. $20 a week. It was $60 a month. That's what it was. $20 a week, $60 a month. That was the prices about a year ago for PurgeLive. I had quite a few very happy customers. I want to say about 50. No, what am I thinking? It was 120. Sorry, I had 120 users on there. I shut it down because I didn't want to keep taking money for something that I couldn't. I didn't even want to use myself. So I shut it down. I backed up everyone's remaining time, and I told them I would be back, and they would be able to use the rest of their time. And I didn't say when, I just said I would. And I've had 120 users that have waited about 9 months between the time I shut it down last year and the time I released it to early access users again this year. That was about 9 months period of time, people waiting. And if you are one of those people you're listening, by the way, I just want to say thank you so much, because you guys still supporting me, being there, using the Purge that whole time, even with paid unused time on PurgeLive, but still supporting me and believing in me. That's what kept me going, guys. That really is. It wasn't the whole community as a whole. It wasn't money, because this last year has been a broke year for me. I'm not wallowing in money right now. Unlike Chester, I don't give a shit. I'm not ashamed about it. But knowing that those people out there, whether you speak up in public about it or not, or those people coming to me and just send me a random message saying, just wanted to say, keep it up. I've got your back. That right there is what's kept me going. And I owe everything to you guys. So when I released PurgeLive again for early access this year, those were the people that I went straight to. And I don't know if I've gotten to all of you. I've done my best. Some of you I haven't been able to get in touch with, or may have slipped through the cracks. If not, you need to hit me up. But I'm one of the best feelings I've experienced all year long was not looking at a KV unbanned after 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. That feels good, but that's not the best feeling. The best feeling was looking at users being able to actually get really good KV life and time from it that they invested in last year, and they still stood by me the whole time, and being able to give it back to them like I said I would. That's really what it gets down to. You're only as good as your actions. Words are shit at the end of the day. It's just words. But that kept me in the scene this entire time. That was the number one thing, I think. That and the fact that I'm a fucking bulldog. If you try to push me out, I'm just gonna stick around just to piss you off anyways.
You're like a bad smell.
No, I'm not, dude. That sounds terrible. Excuse me, females love my pheromones. Thank you very much.
You linger in the background doing your coding.
Oh, I'm definitely essentially Africans, as they make it very clear every day.
Oh mate,
I get them
this is
hard
quite
off.
a good one, because I know you've pretty much not got much of a personal life. Purge is.
How do you? I fit modding around my personal life. I got laid for the first time in months last week. There you go.
Man decided to do a live stream about it. I like it.
Yes, yes. Oh, it was time. Brilliant. It was time for the brunettes. That was blonde was 6 months ago. So it was brunette last week. But around my personal life, man. This last year has not had a lot of personal life to it. There's been a hell of a lot in my personal life that no one knows about. That I mean, just be straight up, struggles. It's been a very difficult year for me. When your primary income stream that you rely on is snatched out from you overnight, it makes it very difficult.
Question 10 kind of is that same subject, which is, do you feel you've sacrificed anything to continue modding? So that is... Yeah, dude, I've sacrificed a lot of fucking sex. Hell yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to be out there and dating and shit. And I haven't really been able to this year. I have not had much of a social life. Actually, in the last couple of months, I've been able to start getting out socializing again. It feels great. It feels really great. And I'm getting more done too. A happy developer is a productive developer. Very true,
but
very true.
I mean, it's just the last year it's been a very, very trying year. And I mean, gold, diamonds, all the rest. Look at how's diamond coming about? It's from heat and pressure over time. And I've come out stronger. And honestly, looking back, I wouldn't change a lot, really. But what keeps me modding, how do you fit around your personal life? It's been more of a matter of fitting my personal life around the modding, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
but that's finally freaking changing. And I'm very
is
happy
one
about
that I'm not sure you're gonna have anyone that you turn to, or whether you just have to fucking splat it out and bang it out yourself. But who do you call when your shit stops working? I.e., the team that you rely on, somebody that you go, mate, I don't know what the fuck I've just done. Look at this. Why is this not working anymore? You know what I mean?
Actually, yeah.
Have you
Yeah. Who do I turn to when shit stops working? There's a couple of individuals, such as, you know, Crazy Cookie and I will bounce things off of each other a lot. You know, I'll hit him up. He hasn't been active for a while now, but I'll still hit him up and I'm like, dude, why is this not working? You know, what am I missing here? And the funny thing is, it's always something really obvious. It's always something obvious. You know, I mean, just the other day I was like, why the heck is this not working? And 5 minutes later, seemed like eternity, but it was about 5-10 minutes. I went back over and I was like, oh, great. You know, 2 equal signs, not 1. You know, I copied one line from one place and put it in the other, and accidentally forgot to delete that one, just that 1 equal sign. It's not as equal to. I mean, it's an operation, you know. But just little things like that, and those are the most frustrating, and those are the ones that happen most often because it's easy to get really deep into something, and you're thinking complicated, and you forget to look at the simplistic things that might cause a problem. Clifton M, 1997, another person that I go to a lot when I'm just about to beat my head against the wall, and he'll tell you. I mean, if you're listening, Clifton, by the way, shout out to you, bro. Love you, man. He's always been a good person to kind of bounce things off of, and we've done that to each other ever since we met over 7 Sins 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
First message between us. Hey man, here's your XPG offline files. I gave him the XPG offline files. It was funny, but yeah, we've done some collab projects. The installer was actually something that he was just bored one day. He threw it together for me, and then I took that and I've been, you know, improving on it with each update since then. But that was Clifton's work from the beginning, and we've also done live joint work together with mainly the tool end of things, which I know none of you or not most of you haven't seen.
Clifton and Crazy.
What's that?
Clifton and Crazy.
Yes, Clifton and Crazy, probably the two. There's a couple other individuals as well that definitely owe a lot to. But I can't list everyone, or I would start leaving people out. But it's there's not a lot though. It's not the same. It's totally different. But there are some individuals that, you know, I'm very happy to be able to reach out to at times.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that answers that hopefully for you.
Cool. Quality.
Where are we at?
Right then, we're at the question 12, mate. We've got a few more to go, guys, and then we'll take some actual questions from you guys in the chat, and we'll go from there.
Do you need me to speed things up, like super run it here, or
no, mate? No, I'm in no rush at
Okay.
all. Everything's good. We just started a bit late, but that's fine. People just have to have a late night in the UK. That's all.
I mean, it's speculation really, but we've got at least another 2 years, I think, out of it. I really do believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, they put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of development into backwards compatibility, and all the rest on the next gen. I don't think we're going to see the one disappear. I mean, even Black Ops are using the same servers and everything. I mean, everyone knows by now. I'm sure Xbox One 360, the data centers they run off the same data centers. So the one is going to just eventually just die out on its own. I believe I don't think we're going to run in. The only reason we ran into a cutoff like on the Rockstar transfers was because well, once again, African Engine running around. They were doing the bypass for what was it? The Leicester bypass and the apartment invite. No one knew this until the code got leaked, but and some may not know it now either. But I mean, all those functions right there. It's just one function, different arguments, and they all tie together. All the way down to the apartment invites and the office kit. It's all the same function, and Rockstar knew that if they were doing that, then they've obviously figured out how to do the rest of it, and it was time to cut things off before we tainted the next gen.
Yeah.
user base with a lot of illegitimate RP and cash and all the rest. God forbid their shark cards not be sold. So.
Yeah, I understand that fully. They're coming at it from a reputable company side of the fuck off. I hate them, dicks.
Oh, the shark cards. Hey man,
Take Two in general can suck my cock, mate. I don't get it. If you're listening.
I see people.
Rockstar are an amazing fucking company. Take Two are the arseholes.
No, they'd be an amazing fucking company if they went out and hired the people that were cracking their fucking game and hired them to make the game better. That's what makes them amazing.
Oh mate, they're doing that. Like, if you're not seeing all the DLCs, they are shit.
Yeah, they are, and
they copy us. It's fine. I don't mind that. Like, just it'd be nice to get credit in some of it, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ramped up by SMOD. Yeah, brilliant.
That's what Apple does too. They take the best apps in the App Store and then throw it in the next OS upgrade.
Yeah, so. Exactly, mate. Exactly. We all know what they do. Right, this next question is probably the most controversial question that I'm going to ask you all night.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's see this.
Are you ready for this question, people? Because if this is one that you all want me to fucking ask.
Oh, I know. It's got to do with communication, right? Oh, no. How often do you update? This is not fine, bro. This is very cut and dry. I haven't updated this shit in ages.
Exactly.
I haven't updated Purge in forever. Right. And it's not
let's wind that back in before you go on your spiel. 4.0 was announced coming soon.
Yeah, 2020. We're ahead of schedule.
Coming soon is not 2020. Is not 12 fucking months later, brother. Coming soon is a couple of months, maybe 4 at most. Half a year, yeah, I can cope with that. But 12 fucking months later, bruv. Coming soon is no longer relevant.
Dude, if Rockstar can do it, I can do it. And if you think otherwise, you haven't done your fucking research. Go do your research. Rockstar took well over a year for the heist update. They took well over, I think it was close to a year, about a year, for the PC to be released. After they originally did it, after 3 official schedule changes.
So you're justifying
they were giving you money. Dude, they gave people money.
By saying Rockstar.
They gave you money as a sorry. They were like, we're so sorry we're going to give you $200,000 of free cash for waiting. I mean, it was legit.
Are you going to give me $250,000 cash for waiting?
No. Nigga, you drop all the cash you want. Why am I going to do that?
Man, how about an Amazon gift card?
I've got to roast you on this shit, bruv. You know it. You know it. I've got to roast you on it. Fucking listen, coming soon. 12 months
2020, later. Baby. 2020.
Listen, I can't disappoint with 2020.
I'm not even sure Rockstar will still be a thing then. They might go bankrupt from trying to pretend that Lindsay Lohan's in their fucking game.
Are you kidding me? GTA 6? Yeah. Actually, well, I can't wait to see is their new Red Dead coming out. I think that's supposed to come out late this year, right? In the 2017 Red Dead?
Yeah.
Did you ever play Red Dead?
No, I hated it.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
Dude, I got through the whole game and it said it was
I'm a bit of a gay gamer when it comes to that sort of thing. I like COD, and I like GTA.
You're no fun.
I play loads of other crap games in between. But
you can mod Red Dead too, man. You can mod Red Dead too.
Yeah,
definitely. It's really fun.
I'm going to change question 4 slightly. It's not when we can, it's if.
Wait. We're not done with 13 yet.
What? How often do you update?
Yeah, I got it. I mean, just
okay.
Cut and dry. Okay. Here's how it is.
So when is right? Let's jump to the chase. When's our next update?
You want the asshole answer or the real nice Stelio answer?
No, I want the real fucking time frame answer that you'll stick to.
All right, I'll give you the asshole answer then. Asshole answers. Guess what? You guys have received. You've gone from 2.1. We skipped 2. Or sorry, 2.0. We skipped 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.8, 2.9, 3.0, 3.1, 3.2, 3.3, 3.6, 3.7, 3.8, 3.9, and then about 4 updates to 3.9 as well. Right. So that was all for $60, and some of you who bought 2 years ago only paid $40 for it. Never once did I ever give a schedule or timeline on when, how often, or if I would even update.
No, but the words coming soon doesn't help.
I don't care. Here's the other thing. 4.0 is going to be free for you guys. All right. And yes, 4.0 is coming out. Just like I told you guys, I would provide a lasting cell server when I was able and as soon as I was able. And I did. 4.0 is going to happen as well.
It's not a matter of can I do it. It's not a matter of waiting for the fucking outsourced Indians to finish it for me, because I don't do that crap. All right, this is a matter of one person getting as much done as fast as I can at the highest quality possible. And I do my beta testing very rigorously, and I don't just chuck something out like all these other quote unquote devs do. As soon as they have something that kind of works, and you've got like options that don't even do anything, and coming soon's here, you know, message box when you update with 5 coming soon lines on it. It's like, come on, really? I try to release as well polished of an update as possible, and as a result of that, it's a stable menu, and the people, the questions or the problems that you have with it are very minimal, as far as bugs on my end. So to be nice about it, now that I've said that, yes, I know I told you guys 3.9 was going to get an update like that weekend.
Coming
I said
soon.
that like a month ago. Yeah, I know I did. I did have some things in the real world that put that behind, and it did not happen. Could not happen. No way of it happening. It wasn't me slacking off. It wasn't an issue of me not being capable of doing it. It's just things in real life, and there you go. You have it. I mean, shit happens, guys. I got, like I said earlier, I do have a life as well, and I'm sacrificing a lot of it to get PurgeLive officially launched, and you get 4.0 out for you guys, and to block this goddamn office kick, the admin kick.
Pardon?
To do things for you guys.
What was that? So,
the admin kick.
So everyone got this update now? Have you pushed this to beta?
No.
Or?
Are you online right now?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Can you share your screen?
Yep.
Have you found an African cunt out there to? Whoa! Do you need to bleep that? Can we like do a 5-second delay?
I don't think you can, mate. I don't think you can. I'm in an invite only with 4 people.
Do you know someone with African engine?
No, but I'm pretty sure there'll probably be somebody in the chat.
Who in here is on African engine? We need you for a minute.
Right, out of the 52 viewers that are in this chat, somebody
still 52,
with
right.
52, 54, man, we're rocking it. It's all good.
Hell
So
yeah.
right, out of these 54 people, one of you have got to be on African. So
We need someone on African engine. Fuck, where's James T?
Add me
Get
up.
James T on there. Add the XTK guy. Add him. Tell him to come in and love you.
Right, the gamer tag that you've got to add and send a message to is going to be on screen very soon. We'll do this whilst in Streamlet. This is
my concepts are idling out right now. I'm just you're doing it. You're doing this right now. You're on the version I sent you, right?
Properties. Hold on. Let's work out why my PVR is.
Dude, that's why we were 30 minutes late. What's wrong with your PVR?
Hold on, 2 seconds.
Okay. While you get that ready, I'm going to answer a question.
So it's that one. Activate.
Do you plan on taking the menu to the next gen when we can? Stuart, yes, I absolutely will. I will. I want to see this on PS3. I'd love to see it on PC, but I'm not gonna do that right now. No, I am going to see on PS3. I do want to see on PS4 as well, but I'm still doing PS3 also.
Oh, really?
There's still a large market. Yes, there is. I do plan on PS4 when able, and I hope to on the Xbox One as well. But it's just a matter of time. Right now, I'm not even worried about that. I'm focusing on.
Right, we've got an African.
My users.
We've got an African user in the chat to try and get this
brilliant!
shit working.
Brilliant! Can we pull him? Can we pull him into this chat?
Hold on.
Into the
Let me
call?
try and work out why my PVR is making funny noises, dude.
I cannot hear them.
Oh no, you can't, but people on the stream can because I'm capturing my desktop audio.
Okay.
Right, we sorted.
Mind if I answer question 15 while you do that?
Yes, crack on, mate. I can't see the questions at the moment because I'm trying to sort this shit out.
Don't say crack on, dude. Don't say crack on. It makes me shiver. I'm just kidding. How many people currently use the menu? As of right now, let me refresh. Oh,
yeah,
beautiful.
there you go. Right, there is
Beautiful.
there is the gamer tag to add. If you're an African user, please send me a message. Send me a friend request, and we'll get you in this game. I think it's an invite-only game. I think. But there's not like 4 people in it. But some randomer
Nice. That works. I don't care. Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna grab a screenshot for you real quick.
Right then. We're waiting for that first message. What I'll do is I'll jump back to that for a minute. Quality. Right then.
Current question, bro, is how many users are on the menu? The answer is... Oh, I can't put pictures in here, can I?
No, you can't.
Oh, well, there you go. You can put that in if you want. Currently 2,990 users. Those are all paid users. Some are trials. We have 380 trials out of that. So 380 2990 less 380 would be 2610. So 2,610 active users. Okay, there you go. And that's been over the last 2.5 years. It's been, constant, steady growth.
Yeah,
hasn't all come in overnight, obviously.
Why? And
it's been very slow, very, very slow this year with the crack. There are quite a few individuals that have used the crack and then come to me and bought Lifetime just to show their support, and so they could be, use it legit. A lot of people that bought the update so that they would be able to get the 4.0 update when it comes out without having to pay extra for it, because price will be going up for 4.0. It's not going to be $60 anymore. And to those people that have been straight about it and come and supported my team and myself by purchasing a license for it, I want to say thank you. That's a lot of people don't realize. I do actually do this all the time. This is, without sales, there is no income, and it's very important. Every sale helps quite a bit. Are you in a session with an African user at this point?
I don't know. I've just got a message from somebody, but I don't know if that's the African user. I've just got to go back to the chat a second and find out what's going on here. Where am I going? I'm going to that one. Yeah, cool. There you go. Xbox screen is back on. Right, so have we got an African user then? Has somebody messaged me?
Oh, by the way, everyone, I'm not watching the
X to the DK wants
Facebook,
to be my friend.
What's his name?
X to the DK.
X. Okay, go ahead and text it. Yeah.
X to the DK. Accept friend request. You're online. X to the DK is there.
I don't know if they're on engine or not, but.
Right.
Are you sweating? Are your palms sweating?
I am a bit worried that they're going to just knock me offline.
Like,
pull my IP.
Like slipping out of your hand.
Yeah, I can feel the power just dissipating.
No, your IP is 50. Your IP is 50. You're fine.
If you say so, I'll put my faith in you, because if you're on the same IP right now as this, so.
I'll read you your IP.
No, don't do that, just in case.
192.168.137.69. So you have a Bogon IP.
Okay, fair enough.
That's internal, private network IP. It's your local host. It's like 127.0.0.1. It's just, it looks like a real
Someone's trying
IP.
to tell me to turn the
I just want to see how many people are going to try hitting
You mean
192.
to turn the PVR down, bro? That's what you're talking about. Bless him.
The volume.
Yeah, it's like, turn the TV down. The PVR is what you want me to turn down. It's all good. Sorted, thank you very much. X to the DK is an African. Okie dokie.
Are you sure? Have him post a picture in the comments just so we know.
He's not in this fucking lobby yet. Hold on. He did send me a friend request.
X to the DK. Take a screenshot of your screen with the HUD open so we can
SMOD,
see.
you beautiful.
SMOD, you're beautiful.
And
what about me? While we wait for that,
We love
let's see
Purge,
here.
love. View profile. Invite. He's sat on the fucking dashboard. What the fuck are you doing? If you are an African, get the fuck on. We gotta test this shit live on stream.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to it.
Yeah, man.
Nothing's happening anytime soon.
We need more Africans, which is
All right,
something
what
that
is
I
the-
never thought I'd hear myself say. Nothing.
Number 16. Biggest challenge you face to keep the menu up. I think we kind of covered this earlier, SMOD.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's been a lot of really the last 2.5 years has been an ongoing one thing after another. I mean, no good thing comes easy, obviously.
Yeah.
And I've always had my enemies. I love having haters because it means I'm doing something right. It means I'm doing something, unlike a lot of other people that aren't doing anything to change things. Whether it's someone trying to get into the panel and brick customers.
Yeah. Okay. So do you reckon that was your
that was
biggest
long.
challenge to overcome?
Oh my god, dude, it was
That
not
was
my
fucking
biggest
humongous,
challenge.
that was, wasn't it?
That was not my biggest challenge.
That was fucking humongous, though.
It was bad. It was really bad.
That was really bad.
Yeah, and I wasn't in the mood to pay for a dozen consoles to get fixed.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. But I did my best to make it right to those people. But that was a challenge. It wasn't the most difficult challenge. That was about the same period of time we were getting hit off for a couple of hours every single day, like clockwork, for a good 2 months straight. It was unreal. We've had Barry Solway and his little Vioxx skid fags out there trying to do their little thing and always making claims and spreading shit. Then we've got all the bullshit that the Africans done trying to hurt my rep and everything. That was probably the biggest thing. And not being able to stand up for myself or say anything in my defense because I was on post black for the 2 months. It made it very difficult. It was a very, very compromising position to be in. And I really just had to remind myself that, with the people out there that matter, they're going to know. They know who you are, and they know what's true and what's not true. And the idiots don't want to believe anything that they hear and not take the time to actually look into something and research it for themselves. They can fuck off. I don't really care about their opinion. I'm not here to please people. I'm here to do my own thing.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it was a period of growth though for me. I mean, shit. Because if I'm breaky, it'll make you stronger, But those were some of the difficult challenges. And obviously, with the crack coming out, I've had to focus on the stealth more than 4.0 because I wanted some extra time to make sure that my security was right. Remember, the Africans did the security for 3.9.
Yeah.
That's one reason it was so easy for them to crack it. They had the entire source code already. And I was using James T's obfuscation. So
how did that end? Because if you were an African, weren't you?
Yeah, I was an African for about a year. Absolutely.
So how did that end? What was the what?
I actually had I had shares in African Ninja as well, which I sold those to Ninja just to cash out. There was a lot of conflict, a lot of friction coming up because of the massive user base and people supporting Purge, and with Engine trying to get things going. I mean, shit, they wouldn't be on Facebook right now for me helping get them. Well, they would obviously, but still, I was the one
that was a wild claim, dude.
Yeah, that's why I said, yeah, they would be on Facebook, but initially getting things going. Remember, I helped them get their whole Facebook report going. Ninja paid me to get their Facebook going. But I gave my beta users on Purge time on African Engine. There was a lot. I was not looking to have contention between the two menus whatsoever. Back at that time, and I was an African, so I did a lot to help them get their foot out there, and they made their comeback. But it was there's just a lot of friction. Chrome's a very unpredictable person, and he wanted to do his thing, and I mean, shit, when you got polls coming out left and right, people are outvoting Engine, saying they like Purge better, which always happened. We've never lost a single one of those polls, no matter what group it's in. The only thing I can say is jealousy, man. I don't know. I'm not a better developer than they are. James T is a very, very, very intelligent guy. I own, and I'll try to compare to him. But
But when you say James T, are you talking about Chrome or are you talking about
no,
James T?
I'm talking about James T, who does most of the coding that Chrome takes credit for, and Chrome uses James T's account. No, I know that because I've seen it. I've seen it for myself. So it is what it is. when you work your ass off trying to fix something for 4 or 5 days straight, and Stelio's in the lobby with you, and you're trying to get it working. And Stelio's seeing that the whole time. It doesn't work. And then James T comes over for the weekend, crashes your house, and you go silent for 2 days. And then Monday, all of a sudden, it's magically working. And you're in a call with both of them the next day. And James T's like, so, says, everything working out good with what I helped you with? It's kind of hard not to realize that James T is the one that helped out with that many work. I mean, it was an ongoing thing. That's how it's always been. The base was by James T. The Chrome base everyone uses, that's James T's work. The really good mods, the really, really good ones that required a lot of reversing to do, like the admin kick and off-host kick and the events and all the rest, but that's James T's work. Chrome self-admittedly doesn't know how to, he doesn't understand PPC near as well as James T does. That's not a strong area. C++ is. So I'm talking about James T. I'm saying James T is a very intelligent guy, very good programmer. I'm referring to James T as a person, not Chrome. But there's a lot of other developers out there, far better than I am, with more experience and more knowledge there. I just do the best I can. I learn as fast as I can.
Cool.
That's really it.
Right, mate. This next question is one that you kind of did touch on with, like, saying what was the most shit that you've had to put up with, but how much downtime has the menu had since it started in total? Be honest.
I wish that I had tracked that. I wish I kept track of that over time, bro. I haven't.
Like you said, it was what, a couple hours in the evening.
There's
for 2 months straight. So what's that straight away like?
The whole menu went down at the very beginning. I had this jack off Brian Decay, who didn't know what the fuck he was doing at the time. He took the teapot source, threw together a listener for me, and then hosted on his his personal laptop in his bedroom. After I send the money for this was when at the very beginning, I was like, security, fuck. I can only do one thing at a time. I'll get to that later and have someone else help me with that. Biggest mistake ever. But regardless, that was how things started off when I sent the OVH payment, and he said I was on OVH. I never actually took the time to look into it because I was too busy talking to customers, taking sales, and working on updates. And I didn't prioritize it like I should have. And then all of a sudden we go down, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Oh shit, I left my laptop unplugged. Battery drained, server goes down. Your listener's offline because his laptop's off. I'm like, what the fuck? Pissed me off. And he decided he wanted to go on vacation. He didn't want to do this, wasn't in the mood, whatever. So he was out. He's gone. It's like, fuck you. And then that was when Sammy came in the picture back in the day. Sammy's busy having a real life and doing his own thing, which I'm real proud of him, very happy. We still stay in touch. We spoke actually just the other day.
Sam.
Yeah, but he's
Sam
not
Williams,
so much.
Is that?
No. Sam Williams, you kidding me, dude? He's a fucking African. I'm talking about Sammy. He's on the credits.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Sammy, he put his hand out. He's like, "Here, let's do this together. Let's knock it out." And we pulled a 24-hour night and got the menu back up again. That was the first time we went down. It was down for several days during that process, and it was right after we launched. It was very new. A very stressful time there. But since then, it was just a little bit of time here, a little bit of time there. Usually when Barry Solway got bored or something of that nature, Last year, for about 2 months, we were dealing with that downtime, and then over time, people get bored and move on, and they quit fucking with you. And it might happen again. Who knows? I learned the hard way how to set up a firewall. It was not easy. But I think the last time Purge has been down other than a routine, maintenance reboot or something like that. The first time it's been down for longer than just a few minutes is, it's been several months, dude. I want to say at least 6 months, 8 months, maybe close to a year, really. I want to say 8 or 9 months. I'd say we've been going strong, no downtime, other than just an occasional. I think there were maybe 1 or 2 afternoons in the last several months. You're a Purge user. Tell me, am I wrong there? Am I missing or forgetting some time? Or?
To be honest, for the last couple of weeks, I've been sucked into doing that 25-hour live stream and shit, mate. It was.
Yeah, I know. Well, we haven't had any downtime in that, but for the last at least 6 months, I'd say for 6 months we've been, other than just a couple hours a month at the most, I'd say. Uptime's been very good lately. I'm going to get an uptime robot added to the Discord. And which, by the way, I am getting ready to get transition all of the Purge support and everything to Discord, like I have with PurgeLive. So I'll have an uptime robot or a bot in Discord for that to notify everyone if it is down and all the rest. So a lot of improvements coming. I've just been working on what I can as I can here.
Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. Right, and we are at the last question, and then we'll take a load of questions from the 54 people that are viewing, and then we'll go from there, man.
Nice. Do you have someone on engine in your session yet?
I don't think so. No engine.
Well, someone frickin' go buy some ninja time. Don't make us bribe you to do this. Seriously. Oh my god.
Stelio has just told people to go out and buy ninja time.
Yeah, I did. So we can show freaking Stuart what's going on here. Good grief.
Right then, dude. We are on the last question, and then we'll hit some questions from the chat.
Do you have any other services?
Yes.
Services, projects, or private projects?
Everything. I want to know what the fuck you're up to, bro.
Okay. All right. Everyone knows Purge Menu has been the main staple for the last couple of years. PurgeLive has been out for beta since March, early access since late April. Me personally, my team and I have been on it for most of this year. I think I put Alan on it. He was the first one on it, I believe, in early March. So since early March. So that's Purge Menu and PurgeLive. 4.0 has been the main project outside of that, which I spent a lot of time on. I completely rewrote it from the ground up. It's an entirely new base. There's nothing even closely similar to other menus in it, either on the code side or on the presentation, the UI, the interaction. Yeah. I was the one that brought out the scroll bar on the menus when you scroll, the jump lists where you can jump to a section in a list. Grouping users, like friend, tagging, basically tagging user groups so you can apply mods to those tags. Not categories, by the way, that's tags. There's a difference. You guys will see more of it coming up. That's 4.0. 4.0 comes with a tool. Let's see here, My Purge, which is it's a tool for your PC, and it has a hell of a lot of features. One thing that was really fun that Clifton and I did together, actually he kind of took the lead on this one, but it allows you to control the menu just by speaking. So you give a command like Purge menu, and the menu comes up, God mode on, God mode off. You just toggle options, all the rest just by talking. That's one project that I've been working on that's been really fun. I just finished a little side project I'm integrating in the next update for the Purge installer, which is a console discovery. It will, in less than 1 second, it will detect, find, and add to neighborhood any console that you have on your local network. So even if your neighborhood, you have no consoles in neighborhood whatsoever, but you have, say, 2 or 3, one's bridged, maybe one's on the Wi-Fi, another one's on LAN, whatever. It'll detect all of your consoles, put them all in neighborhood for you automatically, so you don't have to worry about re-adding consoles to neighborhood when your static IP changes, which of course you can just add as JTAG.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people just put the IP address and then they change it each time. This completely takes out of the equation. Let's see here, a couple of little side projects projects that I've had going on. I've been doing a lot of toying around with sockets and doing some new shit with that. That's going to be coming out, and people will be seeing it in PurgeLive and also with 4.0. But creating I'm going to be using 4.0, not as just a individual menu, but it's also has a social aspect to it as well, making it very easy for people to share their creations, their paint jobs, their funny cars, things like that, with other users, and customize their menu to a degree that no one's seen before. So that's been an ongoing project that I've had a lot of fun with. I wrote a bitwise operation calculator the other day, just to speed things up, because I'm constantly doing bit flags and bit masks and all the rest. And there's no good calculator for PC that can handle bitwise operations like bitwise and or XOR, rotating bits, shifting bits, all the rest. So I wrote my own C# application for that, and that was real fun. That was sharpen up my regex a little bit with that, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. As a matter of fact, I might put that on GitHub if I don't know, depends. I'll think about it. Might stick on GitHub though. But if anyone needs a bitwise operations calculator, let me know. I got one. But yeah, that and my Purge has been my main tool, and then of course all my other just little tools that I just do just for work. Down honestly, right now there's so many, it's hard to pick any apart. But those are the ones that there's a lot of projects that are going out to beta here in the upcoming couple of weeks now that PurgeLive is ready to launch.
Cool.
But so that's what I've been up to.
Are we going to get PurgeLive released before Christmas?
Yes, absolutely. PurgeLive is actually probably going to be officially launched here in the next week.
Right, we've said this before.
Yeah, I know we have. I know we have. I've got early access users that paid $50 over 6 months ago, or right at 6 months ago now, 5 to 6 months ago. For beta, it's up to 7 months ago. But I have early access users from about half a year ago that paid $50, and they're still on it for free because I told them that $50 would get them online until official launch. And they're still on it for free. A lot of them only gone through a couple or a few KVs in that entire time as well.
Right. Anyone that's asked questions before, like, I don't know, about an hour ago, you've got to repost your questions because I can only scroll up so far. Alright? So anybody that wants to ask Stelio a question, then jump on right now and tell me. Peter Mark Close says, Jester, where's my money, you slag? Stephen says, get a VPN. Cameron, get a VPN. Hey Cam, get a VPN. It's Africans, they get pussy and then beat me offline. Beat me offline? Beat me offline?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to be politically correct on this call. My bad.
I don't think you do, mate. I'm not too worried about
I just apologize. Wow, recognize sarcasm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
What the fuck went on with the chat then? How weird is that? What the fuck is going on there? What?
See here, I got
That's a shitload of chat. I
do have an announcement. I have an announcement for everyone.
We do have an announcement, do you?
I have a Purge console that I need to get away. Check the SMOD chat and grab one of those two pictures I sent you and put it on here if you could, bro.
Okay, 2 seconds. What the fuck is that? Are you sure you want me to
the SMOD chat. I sent you two pictures of the console.
Oh, the console, cool. I was going to say there's pictures of users or something. Oh, is this a giveaway? What's this?
It is time.
Oh.
It's been a while. It's been far too long. This console has been held, waiting for me to finally do the giveaway by one of my amazing team members. Brent, he had Tony Mondello, the best console RGH or RGH dealer out there that exists in my opinion. He had him do a Purge console quite a while ago, and he's been holding on to it, waiting for me to do the giveaway. And it's time for a giveaway. So,
okay, right. Mate, can we grab these questions first before they disappear again?
yeah, hit it.
Okay.
Hit it.
Will there be a chicken option?
Will there be a what option?
A chicken option.
A ticket option?
A chicken. Chicken.
Oh, a chicken option?
Yep.
In the menu.
Yeah.
What's chicken option? Is that something in the menu I have not looked at?
It's all about winning, mate. It's all about winning. We'll
If you want a chicken option, who asked that? Who asked that?
Dev. Dev's
Dev,
son.
whoever. Dev son, a chicken. Oh.
winning chicken dinner.
No, there's not going to be no chicken option in this update.
Right. Exact said, do you think we'll have 4.0 by 2018? Dude?
Christmas is coming up, so I'm not going to answer that question, but we all know how much I love holidays, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm actually a
Anthony, when is my dad coming back?
Anthony. Oh my goodness, I'm right here. I'm right here, son. You just don't know it. I'm right here. Actually, you need to message me.
Cool.
It's awesome.
Raymond said,
next.
did you push an IP spoofer plus your protections, obviously?
No, I haven't pushed anything protections. Protections is getting an update, though. As soon as I'm actually pushing all protections to PurgeLive. If you are using PurgeLive, you are going to have free access to protections. Actually, this is very important. So if you only listen to part of the stream, listen to this part. If you are a protections user, you are going to get 2 weeks of PurgeLive time for free. I know you've gone quite a long time with the protections being not as effective as we all would have liked because I've been busy with PurgeLive. So I'm going to give you 2 weeks of time on the stealth, just me saying thanks for your patience and everything. And then your protections is getting an update super soon. As in, I'm pushing the PurgeLive update to everyone as soon as I got the stream, and then I'm moving over to protections. I'm pushing the protections update right after that. So if you're a protections user, everything will be worthwhile here in a very short period of time.
Cool. Right, Naomi said, do you think people will be happy with paying for things as lifetime when modding may only last a year or two?
Everyone's always known that. It's no different now than it was before. Yeah. The only difference is I'm charging a quarter of the price Ninja does for the same kind of quality of KV life anyways. So I think if they're going to pay lifetime for anything, I'm not a fan of lifetime period. The only time I did lifetime for the menu is because that's how everyone's accustomed to it. Lifetime for the stealth, I'm not pushing that even. I'm turning down a lot more than I'm taking. I'm not a fan of that. But if you want a service to be able to keep going for the lifetime of the Xbox 360, just show a little bit of support. Lifetime, it can help for me for the last few months. Some lifetime sales, I needed them. It really helped a lot. But moving forward, it's the monthly sales that are going to allow me to continue keeping things moving on and growing. I'm not money hungry like Jester. I'm just I've got a team to pay, I've got my mouth to feed, and I'd love to keep doing this for you guys. So that's how I'm going to be able to do it.
Right, what are your feelings on Xbox Online, XB Online, ripping Ninja into 4 pieces?
XB Online ripping Ninja into 4 pieces. Let me switch to iPad 1 second, guys.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Got some noise in the room, so I'm going to the room here. Repeat that question for me, bro.
What are your feelings on XP Online ripping Ninja into 4 pieces?
How did they do that?
I don't know. Apparently, those XP Online are also getting that 60 frames per second on all CODs bullshit.
Oh, you're talking about that new one. I saw a picture of it like 20 minutes ago. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I say good for them, man. Shit. I mean, we may be competitors in the scene, which is fine by me. I'm fine with some good friendly competition. I always have been, as long as everything is kept above the belt, you know?
Yeah.
Ninja's had it coming. And for all I care, fucking go for it. I mean, they are doing a great job. Those guys.
Well, wait, I think there must be a little bit of conflict of interest in there, though, because obviously you've got people like Nigel that are testing it. He's an African, or is he still an African?
Africans technically are really not even there anymore. They will say they are, but it's nothing more than James T. and Chrome and Sam Williams. We're talking about a group of individuals that a year ago had about a dozen members, and now it's 3 people. Sam Williams, he's just a crony that does whatever Chrome tells him, and Chrome is just the person that makes everything happen, really. And James T. is the one that actually makes sure that the engine has some good quality mods in it.
Yeah, definitely.
And James T. has not been interested in GTA. He's interested in other shit. So
fair enough.
Right. But
let's move on from that.
Hey, listen, what you said about that, as far as the FPS and what they're bringing out, I saw a picture of their cheats. It looks first rate.
Yeah.
And all good for them. I'm happy for them. I haven't had an opportunity to delve into a video, doing an off host of my own.
Yeah.
And I know OSM is insanely talented at that and what he does, and I believe he's on the
have a multi-stringed fucking off host is crazy though, isn't it? It's sort of
yes, it really is, man.
That
it really
is some sick fucking time that does. But yeah, right. Where are we at? Will Purge protections protect me from African kick? If so, when?
I'm not going to say anything about that, unless you can get someone in your lobby with you on the internet.
Okay. We still need an African user. I can't believe out of the 48 people that are watching, there's not one African that's willing to jump on and test this shit. What the fuck? Like, come on. Not one message, but gamer tags on screen. What more do you want from me? Like, Jesus.
Can you stream a video? Can you play a video like that video?
Yeah, I might be able to, but right.
Yeah. You're SMOD. You can do that. Just do that. It's not as cool, not as effective as the real thing, but the reaction's always the best. I'll answer that question right now.
Okay.
A finger might as well say something.
I think you should.
No, I think they deserve to know they've been waiting around for long enough. The thing is, everyone was always complaining about objects being attached to you with the protections, and guys, that's coming out right after this update. It's just prioritizing what I do but first, when the protections update came out, I mean, it was the best protections you could get. It wasn't just copy and pasting the leaked functions that Too Much For You posted in that forum back in the day, like every other menu did. I actually went in there and was freaking knopping out every single one myself, going through doing them. But then over time, as I've been working on PurgeLive and dealing with life and things like that, a lot of malicious mods have come out, with like the freezing and the off-host kick, and now the admin kick the engine uses, and things like that. So I realized I have not been able to keep the protections upgrade really on top of it, like a lot of other menus offer for free. A lot of other menus can protect you better than that upgrade can, and I'll be very upfront. And I'm sure some of you have probably, if you are listening, you may have been one of the people that came to me asking about it, and I've told you not to buy it. I've been very straightforward about that. Fact is, that's just a matter of the fact. But I have been putting some serious work into making sure that that's changed, that's fixed. And moving forward, protections users are going to be very, very, very happy that they bought protections. Obviously, things change in the scene. It's just a matter of keeping up with it. But I do have an update ready for people on protections. And if you're not using protections, or if you don't have the update, but you are using PurgeLive, it also applies to you as well. So that will play in. But anyways, you were going to say, SMOD. Next question.
Next question is, right, we've got 2 Africans joining us apparently.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Stelio, ask Stelio for ED9's number. The slag owes me money.
ED9. That's a little fucker from India. Well, it was someone in India. Is it India? I think it is. Yeah. And then it was used. I mean, that AIM account was used by, or that Skype name really. It was used by multiple people, Texas and a couple other places as well. But the main ED9 that you're thinking of is the guy who does the currency rinsing. Basically, he rinses Ninja's income through PayPal to Bitcoin and all the rest. And
scams people in the same.
A lot of people money actually, because they would use someone's PayPal in exchange for some tokens for free Ninja time.
Yeah.
And
I know all about that, dude. You know that I know all about that.
I know 3 or 4 people that lost upwards of $10,000. Some of them, couple 2,000 or 3,000. One person, I think, 10 grand. Because Ninja used their PayPal until they were done with them, and then they backcharged everything and literally
doubled their money.
In the hole. Yeah, doubled the money and then put the other person in the hole. And I've got all the proof in the world for it.
I understand the whole scam. It's very fucking clever.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, it worked great for them.
Yeah.
Times it's not.
No wonder Jester's fucking earned. Wait for it. And this is a quote direct from his stream. Someone went, "How much money have you earned from Ninja?" He said, "A house and 2 cars." The prick.
Yeah.
Absolute prick.
This is not a bash Ninja thing right here. I'm just not going to. I'm not gonna color my what I say to make it sound nice. I'm just being straight about everything. But yeah, the fact is if I mean they themselves state we don't do support. If you need support, Google it, kind of deal. And I know support can sometimes be a bitch, but that's because you're sitting there waiting for me to reply and you're not showing a little initiative and maybe making a post in the group or something. You can get help from one of my team members or one of the other or multiple other Purge users within seconds if you just go about it smart. Don't wait for Stelio to respond. If you need to talk to me specifically, post in the group. Say, "Yo, Stelio, I need to talk to you," and then I'll hit you right up. But support is something we have taken very seriously from the very beginning. And actually, while I'm saying this, is a great time to shout out to my entire team. And you too, SMOD, because you were in my team for quite a while as well. And you still are in my heart too, you know that. But I've got a great team, and they bend over backwards. A lot of times if you guys have used anyone on my team for support, you probably didn't know it, but they were at work on their phone, messaging you under the desk or behind the counter or whatever. I mean, my entire team goes far out of their way to accommodate all the users on the menu, to make sure that they're all taken care of. It's very important to all of us, and support doesn't pay any of us. We don't get paid for support, so it's just out of love for what we do. That's really what it gets down to. So definitely. For my team, thank you guys. I love all of you very, very much. Thank you for everything. They all deserve a lot more credit than what they get.
Right,
and you know what it's like, Stuart, don't you?
Yes, I do indeed, man. Definitely. Fucking shout out to anyone that does take support for any amount of people. It's hard fucking work, man.
It is. It is.
Right then, this is a good question. What are your views on Ninja taking that kid's lifetime after all he did is ask how much it was worth?
I'll tell you this. Crazy Cookie has not been involved with Purge for quite a long time, and one of the reasons that he hasn't is because because he told Chrome and James T that he wouldn't. Straight up, as simple as that, and he's respected that. Whatever little toying around with African Engine that I've done, I've kept him out specifically. I haven't let him be involved in any of that. Most of it he didn't even know about until afterwards, if he knew about it at all. Because I respect that. And the whole reason being I bought him Ninja Lifetime directly from Tie-Dye for $300 back when I was in the Africans. And Tie-Dye at the time, I believe he was 50-50 owner, actually. Not my place to say he can or cannot do it. All I know is I asked Chrome, can I hook up Crazy Cookie? Can we hook him up with some Lifetime? How much is it going to be? And the $300 was what I was told. That's what I sent them, and he got Lifetime from Tie-Dye. So Crazy Cookies had Lifetime on Ninja. I was just tired of sending him KVs, helping him out with the KVs and shit. It's a competing stealth server and everything, but I just wanted to see Crazy Cookie be able to be online, and modding has been a very big part of his life for a long time. So, I don't want that to have a negative, the KV life on PurgeLive at the time wasn't good. So Ninja took away his Lifetime as well. He was told, well, you just got fucked. Tie-Dye's not on the team anymore. You see him around, so we're not going to honor it anyways. So they did that to Crazy Cookie as well. It sucks. I don't really think it. I'm not going to try to step into their shoes and judge or anything, but they need, they got to make their own decisions. I get that, but the whole taking Lifetime away from people and shit. I mean, after so many months, like in Crazy Cookie's case, after so many months and all the rest, and then all of a sudden just take it away from you because we found out that this happened. It's not fair to the person who actually paid. The other person, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. I think it's stupid, though. I really do. I mean, they're assholes from the beginning, and I'm an asshole as well because I've banned people for doing things. I've banned people from Purge, and a lot of people have had a lot of problems with that in the past as well. So you've got to run a business, and I run my business, and they run their business. At the end of the day, I just, if it's not fair, then it's not right, then it shouldn't be done. But I try to do it that way. At least make my decisions that way.
Yeah. Online players. I've got one person here. Oh,
is he in the set?
He is. He's just teleported to me. Is he an African user though? He's just teleported to me. It's
all right.
XMXVIII.
Don't know. I've never heard of it. Is he in the stream right now? Have him just.
If that is you, comment quickly.
Comment with a picture of the HUD.
How do we become a protection user? You buy it. Stuart question: has Stelio implemented any of my ideas? That's from Dev Sun.
What's that?
Dev says, have you implemented any of his ideas? Dev Sun.
I haven't implemented really many ideas at all in the last several months because I've been fully focused on PurgeLive. There's a lot of ideas from a lot of individuals. I do believe I've got some stored away from him as well. I'd have to check, but they are going to be. I mean, if it's a good idea, then yeah, I want to implement it. I just need to get back to 4.0 now to actually do that.
Cool. Right, Byron Brunnett Beck. I can't even pronounce his fucking name. He wants a shout out.
Brian Brunbeck.
Yeah, he wanted a shout out, so there you go.
Bro, what's going on, man? Glad to see you listening, man.
Buy it if you don't have it already. That's about protections. Say my name, I did that. Shut up, Brian. That's from Dale.
No, Brian's a really great guy.
I'm not going to sugarcoat. I don't think I've sugarcoated any of this tonight. Just because we're mates, like, does that mean I got pushed to a game of golf? Someone fucking pushed me to golf, mate.
Okay. You are. I'm not. That doesn't matter. Just tell him to kick you, because I'm not even trying to protect against that in the version I sent you.
Yeah. Hold on. Always.
Just tell him to kick you and make sure you're streaming your screen.
It is definitely. It should be streaming anyway. I've got.
The event that he just did on you, and there's a host of other ones. Those are the boring, just plop them in there, kind of deal. I haven't bothered with that. I'm working on the important one.
Oh, what the fuck? I just left that. 2 seconds.
Make sure you're on the version I sent you, PurgeLive.
It should be. I put it in. I deleted the other one and overwrit it.
Did you leave the session or did he kick you?
Oh no, I left the session. That was me. Kieran Austin says no goal for protection. Rest in peace.
No, what did the screen say anything when you left, or did you leave on your own? I got it.
Your buddy Seth Maroney wants to fucking.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he wants a shout out.
Yeah, what's up, Seth?
Paula Moore says she can't wait for my Q&A sessions with her.
Hey, SMOD.
Yeah.
Alright. Are you in that session still or a different one?
No, I just.
Did you lag out or what? Like, what happened? What
no, I went into golf. They forced me into golf.
I'm not protecting. That's not the point. That's a measly little fucking event. That is not the point of this. Alright, get back in the session, or start a new session.
No, it's alright, Anon's just giving me a fucking message back.
Yeah, get a new session, just tell him to kick you.
Someone tried to kick a show. Kevin Mods Turner is watching. Nope, one address and you good.
Kevin Mods Turner, what's up, brother?
He was kicking me and I missed it, apparently. Do you think
missed it? He was kicking you or trying to kick you?
Yeah, someone tried kicking
me. Go into a new lobby, go to your recently met players there on the...
It's alright, it's just joining me back to that lobby again.
Oh, then you didn't get kicked from it, or else you wouldn't be able to join it.
Oh, well, it might not let me join
it. Mind you. Host kick is host kick. It's a totally different thing altogether. You can kick an African with host kick if you're the host. So if the African user is a host, then that's out of scope. Make sure the African user is not host. The host kick is a completely different animal. It has nothing to do with the admin kick that African Engine has right now.
It protects from 3 types of kick, but not the game events yet. I'm assuming Stelio will say to that.
I am not. Remember, I have not pushed the update to protections yet, so you don't have any updates on protections right now with Purge until I push that. And the version PurgeLive that I gave you has not been released to anybody yet. That's just a test version right now. So I'm not protecting against the other events.
Enforcer can now use the kick to goal thing, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're talking about. Right. So who is the African? That IIX. I've got another one. Might go in. Okay.
All right. Just tell them to kick you.
Right. Well, they can watch the stream, so hopefully they will be trying to kick me. Don't use that fucking blocked. Oh yeah, cool one.
What? I'm not watching.
One duck. Yeah, it's blocked. Purge. Yeah, mate. Purge sec. Blocked off host kick. Very cool, man. And he's trying hard because that's the 3rd time it's popped up.
I think you're still in the session, right?
Yeah.
I got one thing to say. Fuck you, Chrome. So.
Oh, that must be fucking brutal. So what?
To answer your question, whoever asked it earlier, am I ever going to block the host kick? Yes, right now, PurgeLive, and about to be Purge protections as well, is the only way you will have the African Engine off host and admin kick blocked, and you won't be able to be kicked from the game unless it's a host kick, which only the host can do that, obviously, and it works from any menu that way. It's always been the case.
That's cool as fuck, man.
After tonight, if you're running PurgeLive, you will not have to worry about being kicked from the session ever again. Not say ever again. Can't say ever again.
XX Ducky just changed the weather to Hulk weather, mate. Can we do that for other players? When are we getting that? If we are,
do what now?
Change the weather for other players.
Oh, yeah. That's actually. Yeah, I've meddled with it, but I haven't bothered doing that yet. But yeah, that can be done as well.
Quality.
That's right along, unless you're talking about the time and changing the time.
No,
Those are simple.
I think
those are
if you
events.
can change the whole fucking map green, I think that's a fucking good thing. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna whinge at anything less than that. That's fine. It's cool as fuck.
Like I said, a lot of the events, a lot of the events that have been that are considered malicious mods, that are really, like forcing you to a golf match, things like that. A lot of menus are blocking them already. It's just a matter of using the right arguments in that one function and blocking against them. So those are going in when I push this up to everyone else on PurgeLive as well. But I mean, those are basically done already. My primary concern recently has been getting the admin kick blocked, so engine users can't kick you, and that's what
Kevin Russell says I'm going to buy protections right now.
If you want to buy protections right now, protections doesn't have it yet, but protections is getting it right after PurgeLive gets it. Push them to PurgeLive probably tonight. I'd love to push the protections update this weekend. Maybe it'll be early next week, but it's going to be in the next few days. And if you buy protections right now, yes, you'll get that update. And if you want it immediately, if you get on PurgeLive, you're going to be able to start using that as early as tonight or tomorrow morning. Which, a shameless plug here, PurgeLive is $50 a month, and you can get it from any of my sellers.
There you go. That's what it's all about, mate. There's no point doing this shit if you don't get your own little plug-in.
Yep.
Right.
You will not get banned on BO2. You will not get banned on Ghosts. You will not get banned on
All right.
Warfare.
Ducky
Your
was
case will last.
Ducky was
And
Kieran, so
What's that, bro?
Kieran would have been kicking with Mega Menu, I should think, or is it Silk Road's his as well, isn't it?
Oh, what about
Kieran
him?
Austin?
Yeah, what about him?
What's his menu? Mega?
Don't know, don't care.
Yeah, I know you're not fond of him, but no, he was the one that was trying to off-face kick me or use the kick, mate, and it blocked that as well. So, it's definitely Purge and African, and yeah. What's going to happen if Africans manage to kick Purge users again?
They can't kick Purge users.
Back
Not
to
using
the drawing board, or do you think they won't be able to get past it?
They're using something completely different than all the other menus use. The off-face kick and the admin kick are two completely different things. I'm not going to say anything about the admin kick or how it's done, but the admin kick is not. I'm not pulling any tricks or little sly moves. Like I did push an update to protections a while back. It was a quick attempt to at least bring a reprieve about for it, and I was basically fooling African Engine into thinking I was an Engine user.
Yeah.
And I knew it would be a short-term fix. I told everyone it. I tried to keep it quiet for as long as I could, just so that my beta users could get it, and then be able to use it for a little while. I pushed out to everybody so that they would all have a little bit of time without it. They got 48 hours, I think, and then Engine pushed an update.
Yeah.
And now I can detect if you're an African Engine user 100% of the time, 100% accurately. I don't think any other menu out there is doing that right now. But at this point, this is not a roundabout temporary block. This is a permanent block for that kick. They're going to have to do something else now. And just so that they know, since they are going to listen to this later, no, I am not going to add the admin kick to Purge menu. I will probably have it so it'll auto kick back. If someone tries to kick a Purge user, then it will auto kick that person, which serves them right. They asked for it. But I'm still maintaining I don't like malicious mods. I'm not trying to make Purge into a malicious menu. So what I'm doing at this point is trying to even the scales and put everyone on a level playing field. And I'm saying if you want to mod GTA, you should be able to mod GTA and not have to be afraid of having some random Engine user drop in your lobby and kick you for no fucking reason. It's not fair to everyone else. And it's not fair to try to monopolize the market and use that little feature that you're assuming no one else can figure out, which I have, to force everyone to have to use your menu, which is what they've done. So at this point, most likely knowing Chrome the way he is, he's going to probably try to come up with some other, or he's going to come out or release another method of trying to replace the kick. That's just how he is, and I can't stop him. But I'm not escalating it to the next level. I'm leaving it here. I'm saying let's all mod in peace. Let's have fun. Let's remember what modding is all about. And really, it's on the Africans at this point. If they are just so intent on making this into a battleground that they want to take it to the next level, that's on them. That's not me. Not looking to instigate anything here. I'm just looking to give everyone an equal opportunity to freaking mod, which is why we're doing this anyways. Yeah. It's not. It needs to be fun, and it's not been fun at all. Yeah. And one of my primary goals was to make GTA fun to mod again, and that's what I'm doing here. So, if you're a modder and if you want to enjoy modding in GTA, have a good time, then just realize this is a level playing field now. If you're on PurgeLive, or protections user, and don't expect me to come out with a malicious mod that's going to cripple engine users unless it's just as a protection. If engine comes out with it, that's them making a statement that they don't give a shit about what GTA is about, modding GTA is about. It's just about them taking over the world, like it says in their menu itself. If you look at it, the statement's actually in the code. But fuck that. I just want to fucking mod and have fun. I want my users that paid for the menu and my stealth to be able to do the same, and that's really what this is about.
Yeah, definitely. Right then, I'm gonna throw up on screen these pictures that you sent me.
Console giveaway, image 5. Okay. Right. Here's how you get your console. Here's how you do it. If you are a PurgeLive or Protections user, as soon as I release the update for PurgeLive and then push the update to Protections as well, so that you have the admin kick protection. The first time that you block an admin kick from another user, screenshot your screen, have your menu open. If you're using Purge, have it open. If you're using PurgeLive, obviously, don't worry about it. Just screenshot it with the notify up there, like you saw, saying that so-and-so tried to kick you, and post it to the Purge group. And hashtag Purge FTW. And that will put you in the drawing. And I'm going to draw, I'm going to do a completely random drawing. It will be completely random. I'm actually going to do it on video of everyone that submitted a picture. And then the winner of that will get the console. And this is going to be the first giveaway console that we've done in, what, a year now? Something like that. But it's about time. And I want to do a lot more of these coming up as well. So yeah. If you want the console, then make sure you're using PurgeLive or you have protections. And first time you get a kick attempt done on you, post that picture in the group.
Yeah, definitely.
I will be posting an announcement in the group tonight, saying what I just said here as well. But I'm most likely gonna bump things up a notch and allow people to get multiple entries for each share that they do or something as well. But that's the idea for the giveaway that we're gonna be doing here. One last thing.
Yeah.
The picture I sent you last night.
Yes.
The Lucas Oil modified.
Yes.
All right, put that picture up.
Oh, really? Can I do that as well? Oh, mate, you're fucking spoiling me, bruv. You're spoiling me. Right then, peoples, this is the announcement that I wanted to make. Like, you know what I mean? Forget 4.0. Forget the console giveaway. Forget the off-hose kick protection. It's not the issue here. This is the issue. Check that shit out.
Tell me when it's up there. I'm not looking right now.
It's up there right now, dude. But I've done it in such a way that we can move it over a little bit and see if people recognise what's in the bottom right hand corner, or the top, was it left right hand corner?
Ah, shit. Which picture are you
Oh,
using?
James Turner's watching the stream.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. This right here is a Lucas Oil modified car with the Purge logo proudly on it, and she's staying on it. And she's me in several races. We're going to be doing some live streams of the races coming up, and I'm going to be doing something special for everyone on Purge every time there's a race. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this, but Purge is now on a race car.
Yeah.
We're going
That's
after
crazy,
GoDaddy. NASCAR coming up. No, but we're gonna have a lot of fun with this. I wanted everyone to see that.
Mate, it's fucking crazy. It's actually crazy. A beautiful motor. Beautiful, beautiful motor. I'm quite happy to. James Turner comes in, and it's literally we're just about to finish. We've been here for like 2.5 hours.
What's that now?
James, I'm at work, can't join the stream. Alright, never mind, that's all good. I'll be off soon. That's all good, mate, that's all good. No worries at all.
The XDK guy? Is it the XDK guy?
No, it's not, no.
Oh, that's James Turner himself.
Yeah, he's just in the stream, mate.
Oh, cool. James messaged me on Skype. I will reply.
I have asked the Africans to do a Q&A. It's God's honest truth. I hold my hands out. I was like, right. I sent him all the cues and sent him all. Well, I didn't send him the answers. That's his job. But I said if he doesn't want to do the stream, that's fine. We can get one of the other team members to come in and do it. He said maybe he was going to get Sam to come and maybe do the actual stream itself and give me the answers because if he didn't want to go on stream or something like that. But that's neither here.
Not exactly qualified to do that, but whatever. He sits at home and plays the video games. He does not know how to code, and he says whatever he's told to say on Facebook. And he just looks for drama. He starts drama groups. That's all he's about. And
they still haven't made me fucking admin for my streams. What dicks?
And moans and bitches and complains about how they were the only ones that had the right to mod GTA, and that right was taken from them because Chrome was so sloppy he got ratted. Not my problem.
Oh dear.
But that's all you'll get from Sam. If you want to do an interview with the Africans, get James T to do it.
Well, I have asked him, and he said that he's not really up for being in stream, so that's cool. I'm not gonna chase him. I've asked him to do it. I've done my part.
It's all right.
And not only that, I've asked him to do it twice now. It won't be happening a third time. If they want to do it, they can message me now. If not, go and stream with Jester on his stream, which he decides to do an hour after I announce mine. Coincidence? I like to think not.
I like to think so. I'm hungry as fuck.
Yeah, man, me too, man. We're gonna have to call the stream to an end, I think. But so we've had.
Props to everyone. Thanks for listening. And I know we went over. We started late.
So don't forget console giveaway.
Yes, indeed. Console giveaway. Posting the. I'll post the official giveaway.
We'll get all that shit sorted. But there's the console.
Yep.
I think we've done pretty much everything, mate. I think we're gonna leave it there. I'm gonna pull up the Purge car, just so people can have another quick look at that, because that's super sick.
Is that not sexy?
It's so cool, bruv. It's so cool.
Now watch every menu and stealth out there is going to try and themselves the Lucas Oil Modified, put their motherfucking logo on, like Stelio did. Just like they all sell data now. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. By the way, I don't know if I said this already or not. That car it's been a ongoing process. It's actually Brent Adams built that car. When my other beta users, he and Brent Adams have been racing together for years and years. They've been like longtime friends. And Brent's getting back into it again, so he just built that car actually rapidly. I made a joke with him the other day about how he can build the Purge race car faster than I can build Purge.
And he did.
This is a joke, but he did. He actually did.
That's not a joke, mate. That's fact.
It is facts. It is facts. But
I love it, man. I love it.
But yeah, he's gonna be racing that hardcore, and Purge gonna be flying in the front. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really fun to see. And like I said, we'll be streaming. We've got the 3D what do they call it? The 3D cams where you can rotate the camera around from all directions while it's live streaming.
Yeah.
So we've got those mounted in the car and everything. And every time there's a race day, we're gonna be doing a bunch of promos and giveaways and free time and all sorts of shit for Purgers.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a blast. We're looking to start a whole new chapter here for everybody with Purge and take things to the new level, completely new level here. A lot of things coming up. Very excited about this coming year.
Yeah. Man,
All right, man.
There's loads of people starting to fucking talk loads of shit. Dude,
say what?
Shit. Seth trying to cause dramas as always. He loves
that's usual.
Yeah,
Seth, I was really nice just now by saying hello and not saying some stab at you. So just shut the fuck up and go home. and go find consoles to get someone else to RGH for you because you're too lazy to do them yourselves. Whatever. I'm not gonna let him spoil my fucking stream. You just witnessed African Engine get blocked. That's the point. And we have a Purge car, and we're giving away a console.
He does say. James says, "What does Stelio plan to do about freeze cars?"
I'm already aware of that, and that's next.
Okay, there you go.
And that's a move. That is exactly what I said a minute ago. I'm not sure, James, if you were in here or not.
No, he wasn't back then.
Right. I'll say it very briefly one last time. If you put freeze cars out, I will do something about it. But let's not go there unless it's a power trip. If it's a power trip, you're going to do that. I get it. If it's about modding, having good menus, let's just fucking have our menus. Let's compete. Let's do it right. Let's just chill and let's work on making really good features, making our menus better, not who can kick the other person. It's a big ass world, a lot of modders out there. There's plenty of sales for both of us here. I'm blocking the kick. I was kicking people on engine earlier, actually. I'm not going to implement that though. I'm looking to have a level playing field so people can enjoy GTA modding again. That's all I'm doing here. End of story. So don't push me there. You forced my hand on this one. Let's just leave it at that. Now we've got, so all the skid menus out there, the devs that have no idea what they're fucking doing, are going to be irrelevant at this point. And people are going to have to choose between Purge and African Engine. And you've got a lot of great options, a lot of great features. And I'm not out here trying to freaking steal a show. If you've got a great feature, I'm not going to try to steal from you.
To be honest though, man, I have said I'd love to have James on the show and do it, but he'd rather come into the comments and say stuff like, "You are nice, just want you to know your plans for the fuckers with freeze cars, question mark." They're the one, they're on the one running GTA
EFLC, yeah. Freezing is already being done. Yeah, it's absolutely being done already. Let's just let's not make that a bigger problem already.
I'm trying to avoid freeze cars. Take it up with Skyline. Also, how is the African Engine crack coming?
You stopped. How is the African Engine? What?
How is the African Engine crack coming?
I'm trying to crack it. I did do a little ring changing on it for the fuck of it because anti-dump is obviously useless. But I'm not even trying to crack it. Crack when it lasts 30 days anyway, so I don't give a shit. I'm not here to fucking try to crack a menu. I'm here to make my menu better. I'm here to make what people buy from me worthwhile their money and let people enjoy their time on the GTA. So no, I'm not trying to crack the fucking menu. I'm not.
Like I said, James, man, if you want your own stream rather than like just trying to attack Stelio, if you want to say your piece, I'm more than happy to accommodate you, dude. I've told you this in PM.
And I'm more than happy to do a stream with him and me and you mediating. I don't give a crap. That's cool too. So if you want it.
I'm down for doing it, James, man. If you want to get your voice heard, bruv, like, let's do it. That's what I'm here for. But I think I'm going to leave you guys with a picture of the Purge car.
Yeah,
we're
fingers.
gonna and we're gonna end the stream right now, right here. Don't forget giveaway. Stelio, fucking check out the info about that. At the moment, I'm being being protected from off-host kick right now. Is that correct? I think it is.
Yes, you are currently protected from off-host kick.
Right. I've already told you, like, I'm not letting you join other people's. You've had your own fucking Q&A, Seth. Like, you had your time. So
Hey, don't respond to him. I'm hungry as fuck, and this is not his moment.
Fair enough, man. Fair
He
enough.
doesn't need the audience. You can fuck off, dude.
Yeah, very good, very good. Right then, peoples, I'm going to leave it at that. SMODs out. One love to all your faces. Stelio, any last luck?
Just thanks for everyone's support and sticking through this time with me, and looking forward to the coming year ahead. And if you want to get things set up with PurgeLive or the menu or protections, if you already have the menu and you don't have that, just contact one of my sellers. And a big thanks to all those users that have been there for me, like I said, and my team. Would not be here without you guys. Love every one of you. I'm out of here. Purge for the win. Actually, it's Purge fuck the world. For the win is a little bit nicer. Peace out, brother.
Speak to you later, my man. Speak to you later. Right, I need to whack on a proper good tune to end this stream on. What shall I go for? This is I can't really do it because it's all done through a different player, mate, and I haven't. I'll have to download that video to do it. But this is a tune that you actually put me onto, which is "Woke Up Like This."
Yes.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna end the stream with this tune, guys. Big loves to everyone that's tuned in, man. We've had a constant 50 viewers throughout the whole stream, pretty much, if not more. So we're talking a good probably 1,000 views on this video as soon as it goes back up in a bit. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Next Q&A, everyone, will be with Paula from Enforcer, and we're doing the very same thing with her. Q&A done properly, not on a whim, not done half-assed, done properly. This is how it's done. SMOD for the win, people. Purge for the win. Thank you very much, Stelio, for joining me.
Thank you for the time, Stuart. You have a wonderful night, bro.
Big ups all, man. Big ups. Right, let me mute us out and we'll be out of it. Where's that to? I've got to go into that chat, into that one. And mute me. Speak to you later. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. And I'll put some music on. Speak to you later. Wow, people. Wow. Wow, people. Wow. I've managed to track down an elusive man like Stelio. We're going to be having a little Q&A with him, so get your questions ready. We'll take some from the comments. I've got a list of questions, obviously to do with mod menus and shit like that. So we're going to go at it. We're going to be with you live in about a few minutes, building the hype a little bit, get the people involved. Sorry for the late start, you know what Stelio's like, he's a late man as always. Not that I can blame him, this is kind of my fault, but he did spring a couple of things on me right last second. But we'll get there. Right then, people, I'll speak to you soon. We'll be with you very shortly. One love, respect, smash that like button. Let me see those comments. I want to hear it fucking hyped in here. Let's do it. What's up, peoples? What's up? I think it's time. We all ready for this? Smash that like button, smash the shares. We all ready for this? This is going to be fucking epic. This is going to be fucking epic. So, we're going to start off by doing this. Yeah. So, I've got the first questions. You've got Stelio up there, the elusive Stelio. In fact, we can move that over a bit because I can't really see his full name. 2 seconds. No, that's fine. That's fine. He can stay like that. I'm gonna unmute Stelio in a second, and then we are gonna be good to go. We've got to just turn this music down in the background. Down you go. Oh, that's too far. There you go. We'll pop it on 2. That's fine. Now we can turn up the desktop audio. You should be able to hear the music nice and quiet in the background. We'll turn her down a tad, turn me down a tad. Make sure these levels don't clip on you peoples, and we should all be good to go. Right, let me unmute a man like Stelio, and we should be able to get this Q&A underway. So, we'll go into that one, and right click, and unmute a man like Stelio. Now, Stelio can talk. Just like that.
Dude, now I'm all embarrassed now. I've been talking to myself. I was like, yo, Stuart.